Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Good evening. You're watching the news from the Sultan of Oman television. First, the headlines. Is signed by His Majesty the Sultan, His Excellency the Minister of Commerce and Industry participates in World Investment Forum in Geneva. The Sultan participates in the International Donors Conference for Reconstruction of Gaza in Cairo. State's Financial and Administrative Audit Institution earns ISO 9001-2008 in quality management systems. And domestic tourism witnesses an active movement, and Wadi Dhaika Dam records 59,000 visitors during Eid al-Adha leave. Those were the headlines, and now the news in detail. Signed by His Majesty the Sultan, His Excellency Dr. Ali bin Masoud Al-Sinadi, Minister of Commerce and Industry, and his delegation left for Geneva, Switzerland, to participate in World Investment Forum in its third round, which will start tomorrow. Prior to departure, he said the forum comes within the works of United Nations Conference of Trade and Development to discuss comprehensive policies, investment and development requirements, mentioning that the Omani delegation will take part in a number of specialized sessions during which development strategies, role of financial sector and private sector in sustainable development will be discussed. The Sultan is participating in the works of International Donors Conference for Reconstruction of Gaza, which is being hosted by Cairo and co-chaired by Arab League, United Nations and the European Union. Sultan's delegation to the conference is being led by His Excellency Yusuf bin Alawi bin Abdullah, Minister responsible for Foreign Affairs, along with foreign ministers and representatives of 50 countries and 20 organizations. The conference aimed to get pledges to pay financial sums for construction of the Gaza Strip, whose losses due to recent Israeli aggression estimated to $4 and $6 billion US. State's Financial and Administrative Audit Institution earned ISO 9001-2008 in quality management systems after passing all stages and observing all procedures that enable it to earn this global certificate. It came within the State's Financial and Administrative Audit Institution strategy to upgrade quality of its services in line with highest world specifications for quality and to go in line with vision of the government of the Sultanate. Oman Oil Company is preparing to explore and produce for commercial production in Abu Tubul gas field, deep reserved, which is located within the concession block number 60. It will be the first company to produce non-traditional gas after it succeeded in utilizing the field potentials within the deep reservoir, where the gas is held in microscopic pores among the rocks in great depth. It is expected to start operating commercial production by the end of October through the plant, which was established according to the latest technology, and the investment is estimated at $1 billion US, while the production is expected to reach 70 million cubic feet per day. Still to come, our news bulletin. Farmers in the Wilayat of Madha use water collection method in a pool called Al-Habut. With a decrease with international and Gulf capital markets witnessed, Muscat Securities Market Index witnessed a strong decrease in its first session after Eid leave, decreasing by 165 points with trade value total more than 13 million Omani Riyals. Financial sector index lost more than 300 points to the level of 8,966 points, while industry index witnessed a decrease by 66 points to the level of 10,173 points, and the service index also decreased to more than 1.5% to the level of 3,376 points. With the aim to reduce dependence on fossil fuel to produce electricity and to keep up with the scientific development and technology, the Sultanate will sign on the 22nd of October an agreement to establish a project of wind energy to produce electricity at a capacity of 50 megawatts in the area of Harawil in the Governorate of Dhofar at a total area of 200,000 square meters and at a cost of more than 77 million Omani Riyals. It was announced in a press conference the project will help to provide jobs for the national workforce as well as providing investment opportunities for small and medium-sized enterprises. It is considered that the renewable energy is the first of its kind in the Sultanate and the GCC countries. The project will be accomplished in 24 months by Abu Dhabi Future Energy, will be operated in the beginning of 2017. Engineer Mohammed bin Salim Al-Makhdari, Chief Executive Officer of Rural Areas Electricity Company, said that the project will contribute in the continuation of electricity to be connected with the main network in the Governorate of Dhofar. The Ministry of Health started operation of a call center. Initially will be for institutions, complexes and primary health centers in Muscat, in addition to Quriyat Hospital. The Ministry of Health aimed to establish a contact point between the Ministry and the society and to provide service for citizens and residents beneficiaries of its services. The centre will have diversified services ranging from health awareness, answering queries, receiving complaints and reports from members of the society. The call centre will receive calls on the phone number 2444-1999 daily from 7:30 morning till 9:30 evening, excluding official holidays. Wadi Dhaiqa Dam in the Wilayat of Quriyat witnessed an active tourism movement during the blessed Eid al-Adha leave. The visitors reached more than 59,000, mostly citizens and tourists from the neighboring countries. The percentage of tourists increased compared with the last Eid al-Fitr, which recorded 32,000 visitors. Wadi Dhaiqa Dam is visited throughout the year due to its beautiful scenery. The dam is holding around 67 million cubic meters of water. With the decline of Falaj water level in the Wilayat of Madha in the Governorate of Musandam, farmers use water collection method in a pool called Al-Habut, putting a rock in the middle called Al-Musmar, working as a measure to distribute the water for farm owners according to the size of the farms and the number of trees. The rising water level takes a long time due to lack of water in the Falaj, so the farmers increase the level of Falaj water by water well using traditional method called Al-Manzafah. And now for the general weather forecast. Clear skies prevail over the Sultanate with chances of scattered rains over the Hajar Mountains and the nearby areas. Winds will be northeasterly light to moderate along the coastal areas of the Sea of Oman, while it will be southerly to southeasterly light to moderate over the rest of the Sultanate. Seas will be slight with a maximum wave height of 1.25 meters. This is the Sultan of Oman Television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. Signed by His Majesty the Sultan, His Excellency the Minister of Commerce and Industry participates in World Investment Forum in Geneva. The Sultan participates in the International Donors Conference for Reconstruction of Gaza in Cairo. State's Financial and Administrative Audit Institution earns ISO 9001-2008 in quality management systems. And domestic tourism witnesses an active movement, and Wadi Dhaifa Dam records 59,000 visitors during Eid al-Adha. And with that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here in the newsroom and the studios, thanks for watching. Good night.